Hi, 6th grade students. Welcome to the video preview lesson. This lesson was created for you guys to get an idea of what you need to have ready to go and what you need to do when you're going to be sitting down to watch your video math lessons. You want to make sure that before you start your math lessons, by watching them online, you have all your materials ready to go. Now, these materials will include having a composition notebook, definitely a sharpened pencil, your lined post-it notes, and earbuds or headphones, especially if you're going to be in an area where other people are around and you don't want to distract them either. Now, on occasion, your teacher will ask you to have a highlighter out, possibly color pencils, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to hardly ever ask you to have that pen out. So now that you know what materials you're going to need, let's go ahead and see what's next. You want to make sure that you watch the lesson videos in an area that you won't be distracted in. That means don't have the TV on or the radio on in the background. We really want your full focus and your attention on your math lessons for the short period of time that you're going to be sitting there watching them. But see, we're not limiting you to no TV and no music. We also don't want you to be on Facebook, don't Instagram, don't send text messages, don't take selfies. Those are a big no-no while you're doing homework, people. So now we're ready to go. There's going to be times when your teacher is going to tell you to watch and listen, or you're going to see some kind of logo, maybe something that looks like this or something else. Maybe your teacher won't have the logo on your screen. Maybe she'll say, hey, stop and watch and listen. There's going to be times when we want to introduce something to you and we just want you to watch to get an idea of where the lesson is going. So be sure that when it's only time for you to watch and listen, you simply put your thinking caps on, stop, watch, and listen. Now, there's going to be times when it's going to be your turn to get that pencil up off your desk and start writing things down, but wait until you're told to do so. You may see a logo of a pencil. You may see a little sign that'll say, write this down. Maybe it'll say, now it's your turn. Maybe it'll look like this. Maybe it'll look like that. I think you kind of get the idea at this point. So keep calm. It's your turn now. So when you see any of these logos, or if your teacher says, hey, write this down, that you're sitting there working very diligently and writing that stuff down. Now, here's the deal about the writing the stuff down. If we write something down and we tell you to write it, we really mean write every single thing down. Some teachers are going to be very specific. Like if they put a bubble around something, they want to see a bubble around the same thing in your books. So be sure just to copy it down and have everything in your neatest handwriting ready to go. So now that you know that you're going to have to write every single thing down, let's talk about when your teacher wants you to write something down. You will need to pause the video to copy the notes into your composition notebook. Your teacher will pause for a few seconds in the video and she'll say, hey, pause the video now and copy this down. But it's up to you guys to actually hit the pause button on your either computers or phones or whatever devices you're watching these lessons on, so you can make sure you get everything written down. There may be times that you miss something that your teacher said, or there's an example that you want to see or hear done again. That's easily done. All you need to do is just rewind the video just enough so that you can see that example all over again from the beginning. So be sure to keep that in mind. The videos that we have prepared for you will be brief, and they will cover one concept at a time. What's really important to us is that you don't get frustrated. There will be concepts that you're going to hear and see and practice this year that might be a little bit, more difficult than what you're used to. And that's what math is going to be like from here on out in middle school and high school. We don't want to get you guys to be frustrated. So if you are, or you're not sure, or you feel lost, it's an easy fix. Okay, there are other math videos out there that you can watch. So for example, if you're watching your classroom teacher's math video and you're not quite sure you understood it well, go ahead and watch one of the other teachers' videos from John Long Middle School as well. Their names are listed here: Mrs. Eccles, Mrs. Gregory, Mrs. Paluca, and Miss Rickfelder. So each of us will have our own videos posted on the same lessons. The examples on each of the lessons will be a little different sometimes. Sometimes they might be the same, but you could also hear them explained in a different way, and sometimes that's all that it takes. We look forward to working with you this year, and we will see you back in class soon. Thank you.